Hi everyone, welcome to Project Return Online Classroom. Today we're going to be doing marker prints for this cool effect. I'm Miss Kirsten and here are your materials you'll need. A piece of paper, any kind of paper will do, any type of plastic piece that you can use, a Ziploc bag or anything that you don't mind getting any marker or water on top of. A permanent marker, a Sharpie works well, and any colored markers that you have available. Pick out your colors for your blend. You'll also need a water bottle if you have them, but any water will do. Starting off with your paper and your permanent marker, you'll draw any type of design you like for the final piece. You can do any sort of abstract, or you can draw any subject you like. You could also use a coloring page with the ink already in place for this cool effect that will add the marker watercolor effects on top of. For that. But here we have a cool wave abstract design for. So once you've got that set in place, you'll take your plastic and we're going to be coloring on top of this next using our washable markers. So you'll take your colors and you want to pick colors that kind of complement each other, that might go together, because when they blend, they will blend together, and you want that to keep a cool effect with it too. If you take complementary colors that are opposite of each other on the color wheel, you may end up with some different effects that might blend together in colors you didn't expect, some browns. So keep that in mind of color theory, what colors mixed together, like red and yellow next to each other, are going to create an orange. So keep that in mind when you are picking out your colors for this. As you can see, I am just filling in, creating a design with these markers here on the plastic to have a cool effect. You can see me blending the different blues together to create this space theme we got going, and we're going to add some pink stars as well. So the important part to remember of this when you're blending your colors, that they're not going to stick to the plastic itself, as you can kind of see depending on the type of plastic you're using. So be mindful of that when getting messy with your hands or anything as you're doing that. But putting it together is going to be fun for that. So when we're doing art too, always remember not everything needs to be perfect as we start. So sometimes you may feel like you mess up. Cool thing about this project as well is everything that I'm putting on the plastic here is not going to be exactly how it comes across in the final product. They're going to blend and mesh together, so no need to worry about being perfect here, and the same with any art. We want to make sure that we're having fun with it as much as we can to alleviate any stress that we may have in making art, and just have some fun with it, relax a little, make some cool projects. So you can see me here adding in more of the background, again, kind of putting those colors, choosing what I want next to each other to blend together, and filling in the space. I'm taking it as far as basically I know the size of the paper is. If you're working with different size plastic, keep that in mind for how it's going to fit on the final paper that we're going to put it on top of. But just adding in the last of the background there. So I have a lot of the colors touching, so hopefully they can blend together once the final product comes out. Adding some last details as well, and going from there. So once you have your colors where you want them on this final piece of plastic here, you'll take your water, and again, it can be a spray bottle or any water in a bottle. We can take a brush and spritz it on top. Anything you like to get that effect. As you can see, the colors kind of taking in some more water, ready to become watercolors. Once you have that, you'll take your paper that you drew your design on originally and put it face down onto your colored plastic. Again, you can take this and kind of smooth it out for your final design here. Let that dry for a second if you can, and when you pull it up, you'll have a cool effect like this. We'll set that aside to dry and take a look at some of our other examples from students in class. But now we have our final product once it's dry. I hope you guys enjoy this class today, and check back for more online classroom tutorials. Have a great one!